Hey everybody, Joseph Mwamba here, and this is the Telemazing update for today, June. It is not June, it is definitely July. Hey everybody, welcome to Telemazing. I'm Joseph Mwamba. On Thursdays, we usually do our Telemazing news update. However, we are going to do that on Friday because, as you probably know by now, the Emmy nominations have just been announced by the time you've watched this video. So we're actually going to do the Emmy nominations on Friday and talk about those who have been snubbed, who deserves to win, who deserves to be nominated, all that sort of stuff. And also today we actually do have a blog post on telemazing.com made by our very own Emma Lieberman, who actually put a post up on her website, which is also in the description, but we decided to also put the link also and the article also on our site as well. So make sure you check that out. But we're gonna move the news update to Friday. So today we're gonna actually try a segment we like to call What's Next. Now, What's Next is actually something we're gonna be trying to start off because our main thing here at Telemazing is to try to create a community, a television community here. And so to do that, we actually want to be able to collaborate and tell you what type of shows you should be watching. And how we're gonna do that is by you guys telling us your favorite shows, which is actually what Nate Wright did for us recently. Last week, Nate Wright actually wrote to us saying this: I really loved New Girl, How I Met Your Mother, Doctor Who, Charmed, and True Blood. Any other shows you can recommend like these? First off, Nate, amazing show selections. I love every single one that you mentioned, especially Doctor Who. That's one of my favorites of all time. Also, I love How I Met Your Mother. So these favorite shows that you kind of told me here, they kind of go into these three different elements. I believe that you showed me two shows, New Girl and How I Met Your Mother, that kind of is embarrassing comedies. Like the characters pretty much embarrass themselves and make fun of themselves to add to the comedy. The element you mentioned that I see in all your favorite shows is that they're sci-fi. You have Doctor Who, you have Charmed, you have True Blood, which are all sci-fi-ish type, fantasy-ish type shows. And so with Doctor Who and Charmed, but mainly Charmed, you have a cult type show that you kind of like. True Blood's kind of a little bit cult too. As a show that may not be watched by many people, but the few people that watch it, like they're really obsessed with it, they really love it and really get into it. So I will say you have three elements in the shows that you like. So I think I have two shows that I'm going to recommend for you, and I'm going to combine those three elements into one show that you really like. So I'm going to take two of these elements. A show that has embarrassing characters but still have a cult-like following. There's a show from ABC a few years ago called Happy Endings. Happy Endings follows a recently not married couple. Alex, who's the lead character girl, decides not to marry him, and Zach, who's the lead character male, kind of goes through a depression of that. But once you get past the pilot and you get past the first few episodes, they kind of do away with the wedding type stuff. And these group of friends are just ridiculously wild in a certain way, so especially Penny, who's played by Casey Wilson, who's probably the best character on that entire show. All the characters are spectacular, but Penny is especially a marvel to look at as far as how she behaves and how she deals with all the issues that she has, especially in the dating world. Happy Endings is going to be one of those shows that definitely gives you that How I Met Your Mother feel. So Happy Endings is a show you should definitely try out because it gives you that cult feeling along with these characters that are just really embarrassing, but you just love them to death. Now the second show is we're gonna go more sci-fi and cult together as well, and I feel that the show that's gonna be best for you is what we call Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Now we know what that show's about. The title says it all. And Allison Hannigan actually starred in that show before she even went on to American Pie and then eventually How I Met Your Mother. Of course, Buffy, played by Sarah Michelle Gellar, probably one of the greatest female heroines probably of our time, and everybody will have their arguments about who's the best, who's in the top 5, but you always have to throw Buffy up there. And of course you talk about that first season kind of being questionable, not being the best ever, but at the same time, if you loved Doctor Who, you know that first season was not the greatest graphically or CGI wise, and so once you get past the first season and kind of understand what Buffy's trying to go, what they're trying to do, you will fall very hard for this show. You'll end up falling in love with the characters, falling in love with what they're trying to do with the series, and as a whole, you just will be warped by this universe that's just absolutely phenomenal. Those are my two shows. I think that you really like Buffy, but also along with that, I believe that you really like Happy Endings. And so there you go, Nate. I hope you like both of those shows. Try those shows out. For everybody else, I hope that you guys also feel confident enough to go ahead and put your favorite shows in the comments below. Also, if you're new to Telemazing, make sure you hit that subscribe button, which is right on that logo over there. Make sure you check out the blog in the description, and also make sure that you hit us up tomorrow when we talk about the Emmys. Otherwise than that, I'm just Mom, but make sure you watch some TV, and we'll see you soon. Bye.